Hello and welcome to Optimal Tarot, where foresight is 2020. Right now, I'm doing a general love read for the sign of Gemini. Gemini. Hey, I hope everyone out there is doing well, Gemini. Check it out. Today we're looking into how do they currently feel about you? Yeah, that's right, because we need to know. How do they really feel? We'll also be looking into what are their intentions towards you? What actions will they take towards you? And we'll pull a card for the most likely outcome for the situation. Keep in mind, this is a general love read, so the messages may or may not resonate. If the messages do not resonate, please be sure to check your moon, Venus, and rising signs. And also, flip the roles when necessary. All right, without any further ado, Gemini, let us jump right in here and let's see how do they really feel. Spirit, show us what is the mutual energy between Gemini and the person who is most on their mind. What is the mutual energy, Spirit? What is the mutual energy between Gemini and the person who is most on their mind? Gemini and the person who is most on their mind. We have, Five of Wands. Y'all fighting. Okay. And how do they feel? How do they feel, Spirit? How do they feel about Gemini? We have Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Justice. Ooh, interesting. Okay. And what are their intentions? What are their intentions? Show us, Spirit. What are their intentions towards Gemini? What are their intentions towards Gemini? We have the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hangman. That's interesting. Okay. And what actions will they take? What actions will they take, Spirit? What actions will they take toward Gemini? What actions will they take? What actions will they take? We have Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, Three of Swords. Okay. And what is the likely outcome here? What is the likely outcome? Show us. What is the likely outcome between Gemini and the person who is most on their mind? What is the likely outcome, Spirit? Show us. What is the likely outcome? What is the likely outcome? We have Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. Okay. Yeah. We got a real story here, Gemini. Okay. Let me just try to make this look. I don't know. Something about having things. It's got to look nice and neat. That's a little better. All right. So, Gemini, let's talk about these fights in the mutual energy between you and your person. What y'all fighting about? What are these petty arguments about? This is the mutual energy. I'm sensing conflict between you and your person. All right? So it's in the mutual energy. So it's not just them, Gemini. It's you too. Yeah. Come on, put your big draws on. And let's take some responsibility. It takes two to tango, and it takes two to fight. Let's see what else we have here. Clarify the Five of Wands, Spirit. Clarify the Five of Wands. Clarify the Five of Wands for the mutual energy between Gemini and their person. We have the Magician, Queen of Cups, and more fighting. Uh-oh. Bottom of the deck is the devil. The devil is here. I did not expect to see him today. What in the devil are you doing, Gemini? Okay, so petty fights and arguments. What with the magician and the Queen of Cups here? Uh, I think a lot of what your issues may be between the both of you is that I see that love is here with the Queen of Cups. However, with the magician, I'm feeling like you guys may be having a number of petty fights and arguments because perhaps it does not always look like or feel like this is love, right? It's like, okay, well, if you love me, show it. And I'm feeling like on both sides of the equation, one person or the other is feeling like I should be, it should look different than this. It should feel different. Like if you love me, it should be more, or it should be different, or I should feel like, you know, and I'm not sure if perhaps either of you maybe, well, I'm not seeing the Four of Pentacles, but like putting on this face like, okay, yeah, you do love this person and they do love you, but like not allowing yourself to really look like it. I don't know. It's kind of like, have you ever been in a situation where you know you love somebody, but it's almost like this happens a lot with family, right? So, like, there could be family members that you love, that you would die for, but you don't tell them you love them every day, okay? You don't always speak to them with the highest esteem. Like, that love is not always expressed. So, that's what I'm feeling like the dynamic is between y'all. Y'all having a lot of petty arguments because I think a lot of it is perhaps individually, you're wondering if this person really loves you because on their side of the equation, they feel like they should be seeing more or getting more or there should be something that makes them that affirms to them that you love them, and I'm feeling like on your side of the equation it's probably the same. Ooh, that's kind of a weird dynamic and the energy feels kind of heavy. I may have to sage after this. All right, so let's go into their feelings though, Gemini. I think these feelings here are very interesting. And look at here, we have the Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Justice. Gemini, I get it with this Magician up top. You may feel like, do they really love me? And I know men in particular can a lot of times like have trouble with being affectionate or showing love or expressing love. Okay. And maybe that's the kind of dynamic you're dealing with. Okay. But this Ten of Cups tells me that they see you as their end all be all. They see you as somebody they can have happily ever after with. That's what they see. That's how they feel. They feel like, yeah, I could have a family, marriage, the whole nine with this person. I would like to like ride off into the sunset with this person. All right. Now, the Seven of Cups tells me though, they feel like you may have options. Yeah. I was initially going to say that they're confused, and perhaps there is some confusion there. But I'm really feeling like they feel like it's like, okay, I feel like I can have it all with this person, but they got options. Justice, though, tells me like flat out, very clearly, regardless of these options and this confusion, they see you as someone that they can marry. They do. So the way they feel about you, I really feel like the love is here with that Ten of Cups. Absolutely. Okay, and they see you as someone who they can be married to. Like, I don't see this as a person who has like, booty call aspirations with you. No, this is a lot deeper. I do want to clarify the Seven of Cups, though. Give me one on the Seven of Cups, Spirit. Give me one on the Seven of Cups. Clarify the Seven of Cups. All right. See? Yeah. Because they feel like you're the soulmate here. They feel like they could be happy with you. No, still not letting me do it. Oh, but there it is. See that devil? Devil showed up. Oh, now this part here is concerning. Eight of Cups. All right. All right. I really feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Libra's here as well with the Justice card. Okay. Potentially Aries or Scorpio as well. Just want to get that out because I don't always say the sign. So when I think about it, I just say them. Okay. But okay, this is a weird dynamic with this Seven of Cups. I really feel like they feel like this is a significant connection and they could be happy with you. However, this devil, I kind of feel like they don't completely trust you, though. I feel like they don't completely trust you. And I think this goes back to these options that they feel like you have. Okay. Also, with the Nine of Cups, that's a single card. All right. So I could also read this as, and this is another storyline. So pick whatever works for you. Okay. Like the Seven of Cups, confusion. Confusion because they feel like they could, you are somebody that they could like love, be with, long term, marry, family, all of that. However, they don't feel like it's reciprocated, or they're not always sure where they stand with you. That's where that confusion comes into. And that's just what I'm talking about in the mutual energy dynamic up top. Okay. All right. So there's a part of them that feels like, the confusion, that right there, and then the Nine of Cups. So we're going from the Two of Cups to the Nine of Cups. That's self-fulfillment. Okay, so I'm seeing this as a person who either feels like you have the potential to do what's going to make you happy. Nine of Cups, self-fulfillment, make you happy. The devil making a selfish decision and walking away and being single. And there's really nothing they can do about it. Flip the roles if necessary. They feel like you're capable of leaving them for one of these options, ultimately. Or they feel like if they can't be clear with you, like I think they feel like so on one hand, one storyline is they feel like you're capable of leaving them for someone else. They see it all with you, but they're afraid. They feel like you have options and they feel like you're capable of leaving them for someone else. Okay? On the other hand, this confusion, if it persists, they're going to do what they feel like is in their best interest. And if they have to leave, they will. Okay? Now, pick whichever one resonates with you, but that's how they feel. All right? So I think take it all under advisement, okay? In terms of how they feel and what that means, okay? Ultimately, I think it's dope that they want it all with you, but this confusion piece, okay, is a point of contention. And that's the part that needs to be addressed. All right, now that we've gotten through that, okay, let's move on to their intentions. I see the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hangman. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer here. All right. No, this here is looking mighty. The Hermit and the Hangman. Let's clarify. Clarify the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hangman. Whoa, that's too many. Clarify the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hangman. Clarify, Spirit. Clarify the Chariot, the Hermit, and the Hangman. Three of Cups, Ace of Wands, Temperance. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Wow. Hey, okay. So remember, okay, let's rewind a little bit, Gemini. Remember up here, we were just talking about their feelings. And I was talking about how it was two storylines. Well, one of those storylines is continuing and showing up here in their intentions. So it's a good chance that for the majority of you, that's the one that's relevant. Because once again, I'm going to repeat, because of the confusion, because of this confusion, and because they feel like you may have options, okay, they are ready or perhaps willing to do what they feel like is in their best interest with this Nine of Cups, self-fulfillment, and make the selfish decision to do what's best for them. And then we had the Eight of Cups that went to the Nine of Pentacles, right? Being single, all right? So it showed earlier that they, in order to protect themselves, could potentially leave you if this confusion persists. Okay, like, hey, they'll pull the plug on it and walk away if they feel like they need to. Okay? And here in their intentions, this is what I'm seeing. With the Three of Cups clarifying the Chariot, the Ace of Wands clarifying the Hermit, and then the Temperance, okay, clarifying the Hangman. Now, the funny thing is, on the surface, it may look like nothing is changing. The Hangman and Temperance, that's like no change. But that's telling me their intention is to not put any more work into this. Okay? Ace of Wands. The Hermit is a single card. Okay? So this is about, hey, you know what? It feels more, they get more of a rise of the idea of like starting being single again, the new beginning of singlehood, okay? And this Three of Cups clarifying the Chariot. This tells me that they could be moving on to third-party activity, which tells me that there's a really good chance that they could start seeing someone else before they break it off with you. Yeah. Yep. Wow, this is so tripped out because this person does love you. They want to be with you, but I'm really feeling like, yeah, I kind of feel like I feel like they may be trying to beat you to the punch because they feel like you have options and you may exercise those options. And I kind of feel like they feel like, well, they're going to exercise options before you get a chance to do it to them. That's really the feeling I'm getting here, Gemini. But, you know, if you notice that they're more quiet in the near future or lately, or that they don't seem to be putting forth much effort, that's a sign that they're putting effort in elsewhere. So beware of that. Those intentions look like third-party activity is on the horizon. But let's see. What actions will they take towards you? Yeah, just what I thought. Look, and this is very clear, especially after reading through the other stuff. We get here to the action. What is there? We got a punk ass page. Look at here. A little punk ass page. That's all I got for you. I got a little fish and one cup here for you. Hey, Gemini. You see? Punk ass page. They now got the their actions, you're not going to get much more from this person. Okay? Essentially, it seems like, especially looking at this and these intentions, they've made the decision. They've made the decision, Gemini. That's what it seems like to me. I feel like they're looking for their wish fulfillment elsewhere. Their actions, they're going to give you little to nothing. You're not going to get much more out of them. They're going to leave. They are going to leave. All right? Oh, now, this is a situation where I hope I'm wrong. Okay? But according to this spread here, you're going to get little to nothing in the near future. They're going to leave, and this will break your heart. So this is a person, and it goes back to what we started with the mutual energy. The love is there. You love them. They love you. However, you guys don't feel it. I don't know. There's something missing between you guys where you guys don't feel like you're loved. And it leads to confusion, which I feel like leads to paranoia and fear, which is the basis on which these actions and intentions are coming from. You see, this devil here. Wow. Let's go on here, and I don't need to clarify any of that. That's very clear. And then the outcome, 9 of Cups. So, yeah, I'm feeling like that's the outcome. This person is going to leave. Remember, 9 of Cups showed up here when we were talking about their potential in doing what they feel like is beneficial for them. That's what I see in the outcome, Gemini. This outcome is them being in this 9 of Cups, self-fulfillment. They feel like they've justified it, and they feel like they had to do what they needed to do for themselves. All right. I'll see if anything more can come from this. Let's see. Clarify the 9 of Cups, Spirit. Clarify the 9 of Cups for the potential outcome. Clarify the 9 of Cups. Clarify the 9 of Cups for the potential outcome. We have Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, King of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. Yeah. So 10 of Wands, this burden of the confusion and uncertainty was too much for them to bear. They made this decision because this is what they felt like they needed to do for their own stability with this Queen of Cups here. Queen of Pentacles. Normally, I see this as a spouse. However, if this is a spouse, I feel like perhaps they feel like they need to choose someone who they feel like is more stable. And this is the victory. This is their victory. This is the victory, okay? In terms of their energy towards you, very cold, standoffish. All right? I wish I had better news, Gemini, but the best thing I could say from this is, for those of you who resonate with this story, at least you can see this coming. And maybe you can do something about it to protect your own heart, because this person is looking out for themselves. Drop me a comment. Let me know if it does resonate. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time on Optimal Tarot. Peace and love.